Hi everyone, here are a few clues and strategies for navigating the application module for fp3. In this first frame, it asks you about the average density of the materials displayed. You can see that they're both gases, and one thing I did was for the FP module, I took a screenshot of this page where it had the different densities for different objects. So for air, average density is half a gram per cubic centimeter, rock is 3 to 8 roughly, metals tend to be over 8 grams per cubic centimeter. Water is always 1 gram per cubic centimeter. So I made a screenshot of that. It's a useful reference guide that you might need for doing the application. Okay, back to the module. Here it asks you two gas objects. If you take a look, if it's half a gram per cubic centimeter plus half, it comes out to basically the average density of 0.5. So click submit, and we're good. Next situation. By the way, these are randomized, so you never know what you're going to get. The average density for the water sphere is 1 gram per cubic centimeter. For rock, probably closer to 3 grams per cubic centimeter. Take the average of those two. 3 plus 1 is 4 divided by 2. Should give us an average density of about 2. Let's just check it and see. Okay, we're good. On to the next one. Metals have average densities of roughly 8 grams per cubic centimeter or greater. These are both the same density, so the average will be the same as either one of them. So the density for this one will be roughly about 8. Okay, we're good. On to the next one. Rock has an average density of about 3. Metal has an average density of about 8. 3 plus 8 is 11 divided by 2, which will give an average density of 5.5. Okay, so all I'm doing is calculating the average density. Okay, we're good. Two objects of rock, if they both have a density of 3, we'll put in 3, and that should be good. Okay, this next part, a little bit harder because you need to do some calculations. And one useful thing to know is that you can't use the mass and radius like this. You have to convert both of these to actual units, grams and centimeters. Let me pause it here and bring up a spreadsheet to show you how to do that. Okay, so here's how we do the calculation for the first one, epsilon 3. So the mass is 24.27 times the mass of the Earth. Radius is 4.51 times the radius of the Earth. You need to convert these to actual centimeters and grams. So the mass of the Earth is 5.97 times 10 to the 27th. I've written as e to the 27, which is what you put in your calculator, times 24.27, and here's how you do it. So we have 24.27 times 5.97, I'm hitting the exponent button here, e to the 27, and equals, should give us a really big number, hit the F to E, and it'll convert it to 1.45 times 10 to the 29th. So 1.45 e to the 29th, right? And that's in grams. Okay, for the next part, the radius, 4.51 times the radius of the Earth. So that's going to be 4.51 times, and the radius of the Earth is 6.37 times 10 to the 8th in centimeters. So we'll just do the math here. Okay, clear that out. 4.51 times 6.37 exponent 8, and you get 2.87 times 10 to the 9th. 2.87 e to the 9th. Okay, so on to the next part. You need to find the density. Well, remember that density is mass divided by volume. All right, and volume, so it's mass divided by volume, is 4/3 times pi times the radius cubed. I'll just write it like that. Okay, so to do this, we have the mass. Let's figure out the volume. Okay, so volume, first one, is 1.33, which is 4/3, times 3.14 for pi, times the radius, 2.87 e to the 9th, and you want that cubed. Okay, so actually do the calculation. Here we go. 1.33 times 3.14 times 2.87 exponent to the 9th, and I hit this button next to the y, hit 3 there, equals, and the volume should be 9.87 to the 28th. Okay, last part. Density is equal to mass divided by volume. So the mass is up here, 1.45 times 10 to the 29th grams divided by the volume, 9.87 times 10 to the 28th. And so we get a density of 1.47. Okay, so 1.47 grams per cubic centimeter cubed. So remember that ice has a density of 1, rock has a density of 3, so this is probably something that's icy, right? Probably an ice giant. Okay, so we'll go back to our screen here. We'll put in 1.47, and the best bet for here is probably an ice giant. Okay, so that's an example of how to do one of these. There's 4 to do. This answer is correct, by the way, so you've got that answer already. The other ones are fairly easy to figure out using the same method. It just takes some calculator work. Use a piece of paper, write things down, double check your numbers, hit submit, and you should be good to go. Okay, hope this is helpful, and I'll produce another video about the water video. Okay.